The wind howled through the narrow alleyways of the city, a cacophony of distant screams and whispers echoing from the shadows. I pulled my coat tighter, the night's chill creeping through the fabric. The streets were almost empty, the usual hum of activity stifled by an ominous quiet that enveloped the town. It wasn't always like this. This place, once a thriving metropolis, had become a city of secrets. The air was thick with unease, as if everyone knew something, but no one was talking. I had only been in town for a few days, just enough to gather the details for a job, one that would lead me to the dark underbelly of this town. A job I shouldn't have taken, but the money was too tempting, the stakes too high to resist. Tonight, I was supposed to meet someone who could provide the answers I sought. But that was before everything started to go wrong. A message had come, an address. No name, just coordinates. I wasn't the only one who had received it, but as midnight approached, I realized I was the only one left to show up. I stood in front of a building at the town's edge, a dilapidated warehouse, its windows boarded, a faint glow from underneath the steel door. The hairs on my neck prickled. I was being followed. I took a breath and pushed the door open, wincing at the rusty hinges. Inside, the air carried the smell of damp concrete and something metallic, blood, maybe. The silence was suffocating, broken only by distant water drips. My footsteps echoed as I moved deeper. A faint noise, like shifting in the darkness, made me stop. I wasn't alone. A figure emerged, tall and thin, dressed in a dark suit. His face was obscured, but the glint in his eyes was cold. He spoke without moving his lips, a hollow, omnipresent voice. "You've come, but you've been expected." I stepped back, instincts shouting to leave, but curiosity won. Expected? By whom? The figure chuckled, unsettlingly. By everyone. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, do you? As he stepped forward, I realized I was a pawn in something larger. I backed away, trying to steady my breath. His voice grew louder, more insistent. "You can't escape. The truth will follow you until there's nowhere left to hide." The warehouse wasn't empty. Other presences lurked in the shadows. The figure spoke softly. "Feel that? The weight, just before the storm." I swallowed, afraid but unable to move. "What is this place? What do you want from me?" He smiled, revealing just enough of his face. "Want from you? You're the one who came, seeking answers." He pulled a silver key from his pocket, alive with strange energy. "This key opens doors best left closed. You knew that, didn't you? Upon entering this town, you became part of something you can't escape." I stared at the key, feeling its magnetic pull. This was no longer just a job, it was a nightmare. A crash echoed behind, followed by footsteps. The figure stiffened, his eyes narrowing. We're not alone. More figures emerged, masked, synchronized. They had waited for me. I panicked. My only option was to run.